just like our Monday flight, our Wednesday flight started with a mission briefing and a weather briefing.
One of the more recent infrared satellite loops. So we basically have two systems kind of converging right here in this area. So we're going to have a pretty fast jet stream tonight. It'll be moving at about 150 knots in some of those areas. So turbulence is a concern.
Those jet stream winds were a concern as they intersected with our flight path over the Pacific Northwest. Staying on course and staying on time would both be very important for this flight, in which we would be studying IC10, a dwarf galaxy in which we would be studying star-forming regions. As the Sun and the planet Venus set in the western sky, Sofia and her crew got ready for another night of work. It should be noted that Sofia is not NASA's first foray into flying telescopes, but it certainly is the biggest, as can be seen here in this poster, which compares the size of the various telescopes with the size of a human being. And watching this telescope at work is certainly a testament to German engineering. The 17-ton telescope has an elevation range of 20 to 60 degrees. If you recall from the first flight, I got a chance to ride in the cockpit during landing. This time, I got to take in the takeoff. Back down in the main cabin, computer specialist Kathy explained the details of the display to my teammates Jennifer and Stacy. Those details included the proper operation of the telescope, as well as the atmospheric conditions outside the plane. At 42,000 feet, it was a cool negative 46 degrees Celsius, and those winds were still giving us trouble. Randy was again acting as mission director too, and he explained how our actual flight path was deviating from the planned flight path, and some of the accommodations he was making in order to keep us on track, on time, and collecting as much data as possible.
You tried to cut the corner there, and you can see how they were maneuvering, and then they cut the corner here, and now look at it, we're basically right smack on time and right smack on course. Now whether it stays that way or not, I don't know.
One of the most gratifying moments of the evening for me was the chance to sit down with Italian graduate student Fiorella Poles. The data she got that evening about star formation in dwarf galaxies, first of all, could only have been gotten from Sofia. Secondly, is an important step in her completing her dissertation. And thirdly, could very well wind up in the next generation of astronomy textbooks from which I teach. Our flight path through southern Canada gave me the chance to see the northern lights for the first time, as well as the waxing gibbous moon.
Okay, so it's definitely a late night. I rarely get the chance to see a waxing gibbous moon setting. That's what we got there. We got the waxing gibbous moon on the western horizon.
And after that quick look out the window, it was back to work at the Education and Public Outreach Station. Here I was comparing the brightness of two stars on the focal plane imager. And here the bright star Antares in Scorpius the Scorpion flooded the target area with visible light, but of course it didn't hinder the collection of infrared radiation. Our descent that evening took us over the bright lights of Las Vegas, Nevada, and after a long night of successful science, the sun rose over Southern California.